From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's Kyle Wright, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And
Leading
we
off
are
tonight
set for
the
baseball
Mets,
here this evening.
the third baseman, number 6.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Dero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch from a wider plate.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. Markakis is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 4th, the right fielder, number 30. Michael
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets strand 1. Nothing for the Mets in the first, and after a break, the Braves swing the bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Zach Wheeler will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And it's 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Pop high in the air. Donaldson moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And there's ball 2 now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0-1 the count. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna, and they'll need him to get something going here. Line drive to left.
Acuna Jr.
Nimmo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pops this one up. And this is taken in for the second out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 5. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Swanson is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Zach Wheeler, 9-1-2 due up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Acuna is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. On the ground to the right side. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
So digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Markakis. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To his right, Smith. And there's one down now.
Batting it, the pitcher.
Stepping up now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
All even now, 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Settling in now, Kyle Wright. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Conforto is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher, number 40.
Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Belted high in the air out to left. Acuna going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ender Inciarte becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, is currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Wheeler sets his sights. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Freeman is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. 1-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Striding into the box, Dominic Smith. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson picks it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder Keon Broxton.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson brings it in. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Donaldson is up with it. Donaldson bare hands it. Got him. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated
and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he's safe.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. Markakis on third with 2 out. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rosario is there. Into the box, Zach Wheeler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Wheeler.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson. It's short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Ready once again, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Into the box now, Kyle Wright.
Now batting.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Slow little roller to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ender Inciarte. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto over to his left. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
See, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
2 balls and a strike now. And it misses. 3-1 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
First baseman.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nimmo is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Has a look. Now the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Right at third, Inciarte. Over at second, Freeman. On at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nimmo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter,
digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing it from the left side right here. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And they have taken the lead.
Now batting, catcher.
First offering on its way. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. Johan Camargo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17.
And he takes a called strike. 0-1. His career line against Wheeler. He's 1 for 5. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Braves. Johnny Venters has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48.
Now to the plate, Dominic Smith. He got on top of Peter Alonso. Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the 1st out. At the plate, Keon Broxton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch hacking here, and that's the 1st strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. J.D. Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for New York, number 28, J.D. Davis.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. The 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Acuna is there, and he puts this. Peter Alonso will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. On a line, that's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Freddie Freeman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Freddie Freeman becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Donaldson leads off first with 1 away. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. What a flip for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Arodys Vizcaino takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So striding in, Jeff McNeil. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Markakis giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Next to the bat.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. Previously against Vizcaino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Donaldson fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Bobby Cano now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over. Close one tonight. 2-1 the final score. The Atlanta Braves jumped in.